Alright guys, welcome back to another video. So I apologize for the lack of videos this past week. It's my final semester in college and the work is hitting me really hard, but I really want to finish this semester strong, which I hope you guys can understand because in the summer I'll be doing all of YouTube and Twitch and all this stuff all the time, full time, so you guys can enjoy a lot more videos. But I gotta grind out this final semester as much as I only want to make videos and play RS and other games and stuff. Gotta finish it out strong. I think you guys can sort of relate for those of you guys who are in school as well. Anyways, last week on my Thursday update review, you guys hit over 1,000 likes on the video and told me you really enjoy me making the updates on the reviews of the Thursday update. So again, if you guys enjoy these sorts of videos, make sure to drop a like and let me know in the comments below if you want to see one next week as well. So this week's updates weren't as big as last week's or even the week before, but there were some pretty cool ones I want to go over. One is the new moneymaker that I think will be possible for some people. Not only a pay-to-play moneymaker, but also a free-to-play one as well, which I'm sure many of you guys know about, and if you don't, it might excite you to know that there's a new Wine of Zami spawn in the wilderness, which I'm sure excites many of you. As you know, before there was the Zamorak Altar, which is sort of northwest of Goblin Village, but now there is one in 38 Wilderness at the Western Chaos Altar, which I'm sure many of you have been to if you've done clues or if you've killed bosses in that area and you want to get your prey up. It's a pretty nice place to do it. So you can actually get Wine of Zamis there now. You can do the same thing. You have to telegrab to pick them up. However, for those of you guys who have the Hard Wilderness achievement diaries done, the wines that you loot there will be noted, so you can stay there forever. Except probably not because it's in the wilderness, so you got to be careful. But there's been a bunch of PKers there. There's been some, trash YouTubers making Wine of Zami PKing videos already. I'm just kidding, Teresta. I think the hype will die down there in like a week or two. People probably will still be PKing there, but not as many as there are right now. So it could be a potential moneymaker. I'm not going to try it out at the moment. I may in the future, but I'm sure people have already made money makers there and seen like how much they make at an hour or even free to play. It could be useful. I'm sure people, actually that might be a free to play hotspot now for those of you guys who enjoy free to play PKing. I don't really know, but it's a good moneymaker, I'm guessing, for free to play since it's pretty packed there on free to play worlds, the Zami wine on the regular Zami altar, but this one up here may improve activity, you never know. Another minor update that came out for the wilderness was the improved wilderness kill death tracking. So your kills and deaths are now tracked for the entire wilderness rather than only beyond level 10. So before, if you killed somebody before under level 10 wilderness, it didn't count for your KD, but now it should count for the entire wilderness, which is useful because, I mean, I've killed hundreds, if not millions, below level 10, and it didn't count for my KD. So that's why my KD is so trash, as you can see. But pretty useful now for those guys who enjoy PKing. Your KD will maybe go up or down because of this. You never know. For you bounty hunters up there, we've updated the bounty hunter target overlay to provide you a bit more information about your target. So on top of the usual information, you can now see what tier emblem your target is holding and if they have any at all, as well as if they're skulled or not, which is pretty cool. Also, the Vedion, Venenatis, and Callisto bosses, as well as the Chaos Fanatic, Crazy Archaeologist, and Scorpia, now have a 1 in 5 drop rate of mysterious emblems when killed on World 318, which is pretty unique. So bossing on World 318 might be a bit more popular now. Potential PK video coming out from Soup, you never know. Just kidding. Okay, maybe, I don't know. Anyways, finally now is possible to trade tier 1 bounty hunter emblems on the Grand Exchange. So for those of you guys who always hated buying them from the people in Edgeville, spamming them out and making you pay insane prices, you can now buy them from the Grand Exchange, which is very useful and I think long overdue. So the final update in this week's update is the teleblock improvement. So when under the effect of a teleblock, you'll now be told how long it'll be before you can teleport when you attempt to teleport. So previously the teleblock spell counted only... Previously, the teleblock spell clock counted in minutes, so the spell's effect would be longer or shorter depending on whether it was cast early or late in the minute. It now counts more accurately while you're logged in, so the spell's duration will be more consistent. So logging out for a long period of time will still let the teleblock expire. That has not changed. Also, the splashing, the experience, is different now. So if you splash a teleblock, it gives 84 experience, and a successful teleblock now gives 95 experience, which is a lot more useful than it was before, because before you couldn't really tell half the time if you actually hit the teleblock, so really useful. And finally, the teleblocks are now cleared when you enter a safe area on PvP worlds, so those go away right away when you enter that area. There were some bug fixes and other random updates that came out. One of the big ones that people really enjoy is that the annoying coffin beside the trapdoor near Edgeville can now no longer be clicked. So for you guys who are misclicking on that, I don't know how. I don't think I've ever had a problem with that coffin, but you guys are all scrubs, so you guys won't misclick on that anymore. Congratulations. Also, leaping trout, salmon, and sturgeon will now appear below most of the dropped items. So for those of you guys who enjoy doing barbarian fishing and you accidentally dropped something in the stack of all those fish and it was under all of them, you had to pick all the fish up, search for items, stuff like that. Those items will now be at the top, which is very useful. I quite enjoyed that. There are some other smaller ones like tiny elf crystals will no longer jump to the top of your inventory when used, which I guess can be useful for farming runs, or it's annoying if they're in your inventory and you don't want them to move, there you go. There's also some demo mode updates this week that I don't really care about. I don't really care about demo mode anymore, but I will link all the updates below so you guys can check them out for yourself if you want. Finally, with the month of head for March was released, which is pretty cool. The big updates that they plan for this summer are the Inferno and Fossil Island. So the Inferno was talked about, I think, a year ago, even maybe longer. It's pretty much an updated fight caves. It's going to be a PVN challenge found in Western Zeah, which can be seen as a sequel to the fight cave. Using your PVN prowess, you'll need to endure hordes of high-level enemies and make it to the final boss, Tsal'Zuk, you know. Anyways, one of the two. I believe last time it was called Jad 2. I don't remember why, but it didn't pass. I don't think it hit the 75%, which is weird. Hopefully this time it will pass because it looks really exciting, and I'd love to try an updated fight cave. So Fossil Island is an unexplored isle found by the Varric Museum east of the wilderness. Will you be the one to use all your skills to uncover the many secrets this ancient island holds? So that's all that really is to say about Fossil Island. Hopefully new quests come out in this time as well, because we definitely need new quests with the new island coming out and stuff like that. Zeah also needs quests as well, not just these mini quests. We need actual quests on the island, I think, to sort of immerse us into the place. I think that's what's missing in Zeah, quests to help us immerse us more, because it sort of just feels like that content that recently came out and there's content there, you know. I don't know, that's just me. Anyways, I'll leave the link to the March stuff ahead update. There's some more quality of life things coming out, also some more Slayer and skill cape poll updates coming out, but nothing else I'm going to put in this video. If you guys want to read more about it, I will leave the links in the description below. Anyways, that's it for today's video. The updates today, sort of, you know, not really huge like the past few weeks, not much to talk about, but I still want to put this video out because you guys seem to enjoy them. So I'll have a video out tomorrow, I believe, as well. It's going to be a big one. You guys can look forward to that. But again, sorry for the lack of videos this past week. I'll try to get as many out as possible in these next few weeks. Thank you guys all for watching. Make sure to drop a like and a comment if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next video. Have a good one, and peace.
Wow.